A police raid in a Tunis suburb targeting armed groups. The government says it also prevented an assassination attempt against an opposition leader. A major police crackdown is underway across the country. This is Shambi Mountain, Tunisia's highest and now the scene of intense military activity. The area is on the border with Algeria. A few days ago, 8 Tunisian soldiers were killed here. The government said it's investigating. Some blame groups linked to Al-Qaeda in the Islamic Maghreb or AQIM over the killing. It is the worst attack in decades against the armed forces. The government has been accused by the opposition of failing to clamp down on radical armed groups. Prime Minister Ali Al-Arayad says Tunisia, Algeria and Libya are working together to make sure border areas are safe.
Terrorism is a real threat, and this is something that shouldn't be exploited by political parties. We have to be united to confront terrorism. We have to improve our capabilities to tackle foreign and homegrown terrorism.
Security forces have been on alert since the assassination of 2 prominent opposition leaders this year. Tunisia is in a transitional period with work underway to draft a new constitution that will eventually lead to new elections. The military operation against armed groups comes at a critical time for Tunisia. The opposition is calling for a national unity government and warning the current coalition in power won't be able to tackle on its own the mounting threats facing the country. But the government remains defiant. This is a rally in the capital by supporters of the conservative Ennahda party. They accuse the opposition of colluding to stage a coup against legitimacy.
The demand of suspending the Constituent Assembly is not an option, not because Ennahda is rigid and does not want to give that concession. It's because it's not at all logical that once you suspend that, somehow the transition will go ahead and will be even quicker.
For the time being, Tunisia remains divided, deepening fears over the future of a nation that inspired the Arab Spring. Hashem Ahelbarra, Al Jazeera, Tunis.